Good afternoon, beautiful people. I hope you all have been doing well. I hope you all have been staying consistent in your journey. And if you haven't, that's okay too. I've been inconsistent in my journey as well. So I understand how life and circumstances can sometimes take you back a couple of steps. But as long as when you take those couple of steps back, you spring forward, I'm pretty sure you'll be just fine. As of recently, I stopped doing the things in my life plan that helped me keep the balance. And when I noticed that it was affecting me in a negative way, I picked right back up where I left off. And I feel fine. I don't feel any guilt about the last couple of weeks, the last month, last couple of days. I don't feel any guilt about it because I know I've had things go on in my life that were traumatizing. So at times when I'm triggered, I go back to the old me that I worked so hard to change from. But the new me fought so hard to be where she is today that she continued on and she fought through it. And I see the same thing for you all. No matter what life brings you, you can persevere. You can still end up on top. It's okay to stop sometimes. Sometimes you're burnt out. Sometimes you really don't know the direction you're going in. Sometimes temptation is just that bad. But as long as you get back up and you get back on your feet and you continue on with the things that you know you're supposed to be doing in your growth, in your journey, then you will be just fine. There is no handbook to this life thing. My parents used to tell me that all of the time, and I hated it. But I now understand so much when they say there's no handbook. You just go. You get what you're taught and you just go. And a lot of times we don't have our own identity. So we do what we've seen. We do what we know. We do what was embedded in us, what was around our environment. So it's normal to be one way and realize, hey, I don't like this. Hey, this is not me. Hey, I want to do something different. It's great. You have self-awareness. You have that gut feeling of right from wrong. And when you want to do right, you will do right. You hear all the times, oh, that person's never going to change. That person. No, if you want to change, you can change. For some, it can happen right away. For others, it takes time. But it's your journey, no one else's. You have to do what's best for you. And if you're a little lost, use your resources. Ask someone. Look it up. Watch a video. We're in modern times now where there's no excuse of not knowing how to do something because the way to do it is pretty much everywhere. In a library, at a school. People who you know have done well in life for themselves. Put your pride aside. Learn. It's not easy, especially if you don't have it in you, in your nature, to do a certain thing or live a certain type of way. It is not easy. It's going to be hard. So give yourself a pat on the back if you want to do something different, if you want to be better, because that's a start. A lot of people don't want to be better. You have your people who never change, who go to the grave being the same way, or they wait till it's too late. And that's where all of the guilt comes in. You have so much power over your life right now that you can do anything now you put your mind to. If you can think it, you can do it. If you can see yourself doing it, you can do it. If you can see it for yourself, you can do it. No matter what anyone else feels about it. Again, it's your journey, no one else's. So I want you to look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself what it is that you want. Give yourself those affirmations of I can, I will. I can, I will. No more what ifs. No more what if it goes wrong. No more what if no one likes me. You don't need anyone to like you. You don't need anyone to like what it is that you want for yourself. All you need is yourself. And God, of course. I've been doing a lot of praying. A lot of talking to him throughout this journey. A lot of writing to him in my journals. And I can see how he's worked in my life. I can see the miraculous things that he's done for me over time, because that's what it takes. Time. Patience is a virtue. Patience is essential for any journey that anyone goes on, because it's not promised to you that in a blink of an eye, it'll change. Late night in the midnight hour, God can turn everything around, but it's up to you to get to that point of him being able to turn it around for you. It's happened for me. I struggled with homelessness with me and my child for a year. And one day I woke up and things went in that different direction. Even with me doing things that don't appease him. Even doing things that people would look at as an abomination. God still turned things around for me. Why? Because I stayed true to him. I stayed true to myself. I didn't let anyone affect my happiness. I didn't let anyone tell me about my journey. I did it. And you can do the same thing. It's not impossible. You're standing in your own way. You're giving yourself those doubts. You're allowing people to fill your head with all of those thoughts. Life is in your hands. No one else's. So with that being said, I want you to look up high and thank God for the opportunity to be able to take these steps in this journey. Until next time.